start streaming even though I'm not actually ready yet, because who cares? That's how I do things. Ooh, thank God it was set to public. I almost launched it without it being public again. Pop out in chat. Use the copy button. Go over to Nightbot. Log in with YouTube. Hello. Forgot today was Friday. Hello. Hello there. Is that the new invite link? Okay. Looks like my push to mute button wasn't working. I'll have to set that up. After I do this. God damn it, stupid piece of garbage. Submit. Okay. Finally, I'm ready to start. I hear dogs. Yeah, my dog has a new squeak toy. I wonder if you can hear it. Well, technically I buy him squeak toys all the time. This is an incredibly durable one because he hasn't broken it yet, despite the fact that he breaks squeak toys immediately all the time. Like, I buy him maybe 1 or 2 new squeak toys a week, so he just has a whole pile of broken ones.
Speak for the Horde!
This is too big, I don't like it. I couldn't get it to, like, go to a custom window mode. So I'm playing WoW in full screen. I don't usually play WoW in full screen mode. I hear dogs. Hello. Hi, Hero. How are you? I'm doing good. Do I have food for my pet? I sure do. How fast do you usually level? Incredibly slow. The title is very ironic. Hero does a level every 2 months. Well, it takes a while when you only level for 2 hours a week on Fridays. You know? The days of the week don't matter when you're in lockdown. I mean, nothing's really changed for me, other than the availability of certain food items from the nearby grocery store. Whoa, so much foliage. Listen to the tale of sorrow. Why are you here? Thrall's Grass. They called us 20 of Thrall's most accomplished and honored soldiers. I had entered the regime to build an encampment here, on the border of the blasted lands, while we waited for orders to arrive from Orgrimmar. Weeks passed without word from the war chief. The men grew restless. It was a judgment call, Rimmer read. I was young and ambitious, afraid of nothing. The battalion would set forth into the blasted lands under my command. A decision I would later regret. Regret. It is all I have now. One bad decision resulted in several horrible outcomes. If only I had waited for those orders. Maybe they would have detailed the horrors that await us in the cursed lands. Maybe they were to redirect us to another detail. Ultimately, it was my fault. All of it was my fault. I am curious as to what happened now. As a spirit, I am powerless. Assist me. Allow me to regain my honor. Regret, it is all I have now. One bad decision. If only I had waited for those orders, maybe they would have directed somewhere else. Ultimately, it was my fault. All my fault. So here I stand, waiting orders. I must know. I must have those orders. Dispatch Commander Rog resides in Stonard. Find him and find out what became of the orders. Okay. I'm interested to find out what happened. Can I have a squeaky toy? You can buy them at your local store. They only cost about 10 bucks each. $5 to $10. They basically give them away at those prices. Here, would you ever make another 100 facts you didn't know about WoW? Yes, that sounds like a fun idea. Maybe I'll work on that after this is over. When I was working in the construction factory, they would forget toilet paper a lot, so you were always wiping your bum with your fingers and washing with water. That sounds nasty. I have a bidet, so I don't have to worry about any of that. I already rarely use toilet paper. Turn in disgraced one. Is it up here? Dispatch Commander Rog.
Strength and
Thrall's
honor.
Grass, the story's still fresh within my mind. Commander Rog shakes his head. Terrible thing that happened to that regiment. The Horde lost some of its best soldiers where the battalion was destroyed.
Go with honor.
The orders? What could you possibly want with the orders? What are you implying? Of course I relayed those orders. The soldiers I sent the orders with were ambushed and brutally beaten by murlocs. Only one survived, if you can call that surviving. He can hardly speak, cannot walk, and must be fed through a tube. If you want to know what happened to those orders, speak with Ben Gore. I'm sure he is still around here somewhere. And Huruma Red, be mindful of what you stick your nose into. It may get bitten off.
Go forth
Is
to
that a
victory.
threat? Is that like a personal attack or something? Well, hero, I don't plan on staying here for very long. Good night. See you later. Where's your pet? They're currently outside of my room making noises. Or maybe they're somewhere else. This guy has PTSD? This guy is dead. You can't really have PTSD when you're dead. Hey look, it's Ben Gore. Swamp Talker. Orders were given by the dispatch commander. We took orders on way to blasted lands, ambushed. Murlocs, many murlocs, one named Swamp Talker, took orders from my hands as a spear thrust into my skull. East, cave. Ben Gore passes out. Poor Ben Gore. You rarely use toilet paper? Well, if you know what a bidet is, that should explain it to you. So glad I got WoW. Had to self-isolate. Would have gone mad by now. Man, WoW definitely gives you more than enough things to do in a day. Especially if you have a goal of trying to make 5 million gold before Shadowlands comes out. I was about to go to bed, but if you're streaming, then I'll stay up until your stream is over. I might end the stream early so that I can get back to work. Because I got some stuff I need to do. Right now is a really good time to be putting videos out. I have cold-like symptoms. I found out I had the coronavirus because of routine blood checks and I didn't even know it. What? I have the coronavirus, unfortunately. Oof, that sucks. Hopefully you're young and get better soon. Can you tell me the WoW version? Can you tell me a link to download? It's classic WoW. And you can download it from their website. I assume most people watching me play this already have it installed, to be honest. This isn't really a stream which is generating new viewers. Hello, Qatar.
Blood and thunder.
It pleases me to see your hatred for the fishmen grows more than mine. I find more of their kind along the beach, and when you've had your fill of combat, return to me. We shall speak of the reward for your diligence.
Dabu.
Enter the cave. Is the new leveling stuff buff also active on Classic? It is not. I'm half tempted to just go play Retail WoW so that I can level up characters there. But I'm kind of interested in finishing this quest line. Even though it'll probably take forever, since that's how things work in Classic WoW. Enter the cave over here. Okie dokes. Let me bring out my pet. How do I do that again? There he is. Not your pet, the hunter's pet, you silly. Oh, you see, in Classic WoW, your pet has this meter where he just constantly loses happiness while he's out. So, like, if he's ever dismissed and you don't need him for combat, it's in your best interest to not bring him out. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to feed him for no reason. The happiness system is very thematic, but it's also incredibly cumbersome, and I'm glad they removed it. Like, it's a nice little RPG thing, but it's just a little bit too much of a pain in the ass. It's not super fun without the brokenness of, like, unique pet special abilities. I'm level 32 in Classic. Can anyone help me point where I should be leveling next? I have no idea. I have an add-on which is specifically telling me where to go. Whoa, he's getting crunked on. Do you have a 60 yet, or is this your highest? This is my highest. He's so close to max. Get crunked, chunky boy. We caught it in the hospital. Oof, that sucks. Can you tell me WoW version? Give me link to download? Okay, I just think you're spamming now. Hospital contacted us the day after being in contact with someone in the hospital waiting room. Tested positive last week. Oof. I wouldn't imagine hospitals are super safe right now, unless you've already caught it. In vanilla, didn't the pet happiness meter decay even when the pet wasn't active? No. If he's out and about, it'll decay. The thing is, though, like, if you dismiss your pet with dismiss pet, it reduces your pet's happiness. So you're heavily incentivized to not dismiss him so that he doesn't lose happiness. However, there are a couple of instances in which your pet will despawn automatically. You know, like taking a flight point or a Hearthstone to an extent, depending on where the Hearthstone takes you. And in those instances, if you don't need your pet right away, it's your best interest to wait a bit before you bring them back out. But it is true, you don't want to dismiss your pet because you don't want him to lose happiness, because he'll probably lose more from the dismissed pet than he would if you just left him out. Here, why do hunters in Classic have so boring pets? It's because you have the fixed versions of them before they, You see, in Classic WoW, in the original Vanilla WoW, pets could all gain basic, like, innate special abilities depending on which pets you tamed. So some pets would do, like, extra magic damage when they attacked. Some would just have much higher attack speeds than all the others. You know, etc., etc. They all had, like, special bonuses depending on which mob you tamed. And that's where the excitement of the pets came from. But they fixed that because it was kind of broken. And then in Burning Crusade, they made a whole bunch of changes to pets in order to make them, like, you know, more unique again. Because without that system, they're kind of boring. So Classic WoW has the boring system before they, you know, after they fixed the fun part because it was broken, but before they put in changes to make pets more fun and unique from each other. So we kind of have, like, the worst version of Vanilla WoW pets. Howdy, howdy. Let's see there. Howdy. Howdy. I'm streaming at the moment, so can't talk. Dang, he didn't get the boring joke. I mean, I get the joke, but also it was a great opportunity to talk about why pets suck in Classic. Anything to complain about it. It is fun to complain about things, you know. Aren't mages like #1 at the quickest levelers? If you AoE mob grind, sure. If you don't plan on AoE mob grinding, then hunters are probably better. Die, Oracle, you stupid piece of shit. Holy heck. Oh, look, it's shiny Rattata. Long time no see. Calling wind serpents boring. Boo this man. What about wind serpents? What's wrong with wind serpents? Fastest XP without a mage. You what, mate? Yeah, mages are only fastest if you're AoE mob grinding. Because they're the best at it. But AoE mob grinding is not my forte. Have you ever played Hearthstone Hero? Yeah, I play Hearthstone Battlegrounds all the time. I would much rather be playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds right now than leveling. So much more fun. Collect the War Chief's orders. Wow, this is gonna be a tough pool. There's just a whole bunch of them. Pull them back, pull them back. Oh, it's a caster. And I don't have an interrupt. I won't gain an interrupt until Wrath of the Lich King. Oof. Oh shit, I'm out of mana. Do I have a mana potion? I do have one left. Let me heal him up a little bit. Let's run over my trap. Okay. I knew this would happen. This is why I took precautions. Alright, I'm gonna head out and play Minecraft with the boys. Don't die while I'm gone. Okay. Have fun with the boys. What? Did he just summon a mob? I need mana. I didn't know I was so low on mana. Here, can I tell you how surprised I was to hear your voice in a Yu-Gi-Oh video? It came up randomly on suggested videos, and I was like, wait, but this isn't... Yeah, I also have a successful Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Ooh, I got the War Chief's orders. You see, what I did with the Yu-Gi-Oh channel was I did it for fun for 5 years, and then because of health problems, I couldn't do the kinds of videos I used to do anymore. So instead of abandoning the channel, I decided to start making highly edited and scripted top 10s. And then hiring out an editor to put them together for me. And it worked so well that I have 2 people working full-time on that channel. And it does better than the WoW channel most months. So I am an expert when it comes to highly edited and scripted top 10 videos. I need some mana. Which add-on makes the floating text like this? MLK scrolling battle text. You can type in !" add-ons to get a list of all my add-ons. Who played back in BC with a hunter and never lost my pet? What? Did you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories? I don't know. I've played a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. Is that the popular one for the PlayStation? If so, then no, I haven't played it. I haven't given him nature resistance yet, have I? It takes so long to train a new pet. I guess this is why you just stick with one pet till you hit max level. What's your level of hype for Shadowlands? Thinking to play retail for the first time just for this? I'd say it's pretty average. Don't want to get hyped for something in the same way everyone was hyped for Warlords of Draenor, you know? Nature resistance, yeah, let's take some high nature resistance. This should make killing Murlocs a lot easier. Where is my stupid pet? He's probably running around pulling the whole instance. There he is. Man, you're slow. I killed him before you even got here, you stupid boar. AoE grinding is so difficult for me as a mage. Like, other people can pull an entire dungeon at the same level and live to tell the tale, while I can't even aggro grind more than 2 mobs. Yeah, it takes some kiting skills. I don't know if they're AoE grinding dungeons, though, by themselves. Probably a couple of spots. Chance to hit reduced by 50%. Oh my god. Forgot how ridiculous some of these debuffs are in Classic. Why did you read the comment from the blue person right away? I don't know. It's probably because I don't really need to pre-read those ones. You see, generally, if I read a comment out loud, I pre-read it in my head first. Just to make sure it's not something bad. Because you guys cannot be trusted. And if it's a blue comment, I generally don't have to do that. Because they can be trusted. Oh, I still can't hit? It's probably the first game. What? Ooh, that was scary. This dude hit me one more time, I'm dead. Wait, what? Yeah, it's probably the first game. It was out when I was 10 or 12, 20 years ago. You could combine cards, and I love to combine my elven cards because, well, I'm a girl and I like that girly elf shit. What game? Did you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories? Oh, okay. Yeah, the PlayStation one where it like broke the rules of the game and didn't actually play correctly. Ooh, that might sell for a hot bit. I don't think I actually have anything that lets me heal in my packs. Except for a healing potion. I guess I'll just use it. It's not like I ever use these things. No one buys them either. Lightning shield resisted. I feel insulted by such a statement on the random person on the internet, but not to be trusted. How dare you? Hey. I think that's just good practice for any streamer. There's lots of people whose favorite thing in the world is to get a streamer to say something they're not supposed to. You smell. Blue can be trusted. See? Ooh, I'm kind of tired. You see, I started a 1,200 calorie a day diet for this week. So since it's Friday, this will be day 5 of it. So I'm probably low on blood sugar levels right now. Maybe, I don't know. Like, my breakfast is still the same. The only thing I changed was what I eat for dinner. Just replace what I usually have with a salad. And it allows me to cleanly fit under 1,200, no problem. But I think the side effects still of, you know, basically being in starvation mode might be making me a little bit more tired than normal. Which means I should use one of my caffeine pills. I'm getting attacked. I only have 3 caffeine pills left now. I'm probably gonna have to restock on those. Do you prefer classic to retail? No, I prefer retail to classic. How much game time do you have? / played? 5 days. And 85 deaths, apparently. Would debuffs be a good topic for a top 10? Depends on the context of it. It's actually true that you get a dopamine kick when a streamer reads your comments. Yeah. Like, there's a reason people donate to, like, those big people. You know, when the chat is really large, most times streamers won't read chat regularly because you can't really when it's constantly scrolling. So the way they get heard, or for them to read their stuff out loud, is to donate a message. And that's what encourages it. These people know that the streamers are making tons of money, but it feels good to have someone you like to, you know, acknowledge your existence by talking about what you said or reading your name out. There's like psychological things for it. You just like it. It's also why, you know. No, wait. That pretty much explains it. There's no more to it. My D&D group is canceled. Now I'm stuck watching Yo bitch ass. Oh, that sucks, Tall Grease. I have my D&D game after this. And it's going to be so much fun. I'll have fun in your stead. Would you prefer a Lonk over Hunter for leveling, especially in Classic? No, Hunter is like 10 times better. Warlocks is like one of the worst classes to level with, actually. Pancakes or waffles? I like both of them. I kind of want, like, I'm only on my diet for a week. Just because I wanted to see what it would be like. And then once it's over, I'm going to have some nice gluten-free pancakes with my real syrup. I bought like a $10 bottle of syrup because it's supposed to be real, and I'm excited to see what the difference is. You know, in my experience, a lot of the more expensive food is not better. Like, it's more of an acquired taste. You know, I don't know if any of y'all have had caviar before. It's a very expensive food, but it doesn't actually taste very good. The more expensive brands don't always taste better than the cheaper ones. I would assume real syrup tastes better than the cheap syrup because that's not even real syrup. It's just like flavored cornstarch or something, corn syrup. Hey, caviar is awesome. Like, I mean, people think beer is awesome too, but it actually tastes gross. It's more of like an acquired taste. You know, something you have enough time, you come to appreciate it, and it's not half bad. But it's not good at first. Yeah, I tried it once. It was shit. Always buy ketchup. Cheap ketchup. It tastes a lot sweeter. Does it really now? I've never tried expensive ketchup. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's the entrance. I still need to kill one more Marsh Oracle. And one Marsh Inksweeper. Don't talk shit about Aunt Jemima. Yeah, a lot of the cheap syrup isn't actually syrup at all. It's just like flavored corn syrup. But that'll be next week. Because of my current diet, I can't really have that. I would shoot over 1,200 calories in a second. Organic ingredients especially. Sometimes organic ingredients taste better. Not always. But in my experience, organic bananas and tomatoes taste much better than the mass-produced ones. Everything else is pretty much the same, from what I've tried so far. To the point where, like, I used to think I didn't like tomatoes until I tried organic ones. And I was like, wow, there's just actual flavor in it. It's weird. It's a weird thing to explain. It's kind of like having coffee, you know. If you just have straight coffee, it's really bitter. If you put in like a teaspoon of sugar, it tastes a little bit better. But if you put in like half a cup of sugar, man, that's sweet. It tastes delicious. Now you have a Starbucks coffee at that point. It's basically sugar flavored coffee. Like, organic tomatoes are kind of like the Starbucks coffee. And mass-produced tomatoes are like putting a teaspoon of sugar into your coffee. You know, there's just much more rich flavor in the organic ones, in my experience. Maybe I just have really bad mass-produced tomatoes, but that's the ones that have like in the combo meals too, where they give you a tomato in your cheeseburger. Those ones are mass-produced ones, and they're usually kind of bad. Organic ones, though, are kind of good. And bananas, too. I don't like bananas, but it's I need to have, like, a fruit with each of my meals. And there's a lot of fruits I can't have because they're basically pure sugar. So out of all the fruits I'm allowed to have, I can tolerate bananas the most. And organic bananas are a little bit sweeter. It's not a huge difference like with tomatoes, but they are a little bit sweeter, so I get the organic ones. Lots of breeds of tomatoes, they all have a specific taste. Yeah, probably. That could be what it is. I ain't no expert on tomatoes, I just know that the organic ones taste better. I make my own syrup. It still doesn't taste good with water, I think, but with sweet desserts like ice, it's excellent. Syrup with ice? What? What? Get out of here. Beer tastes good only if you ate something salty before. Beer is not very yummy. Unless you have it mixed in with a whole bunch of sweet things. Or if you're just been drinking it for a long time. You can acquire the taste of it. You staying quarantined? Yes. Which means nothing. Wow, it took a really long time to kill all those murlocs for this quest. I did not expect it would take that long. All I had to do was kill 30 specific murlocs.
Lotus.
Who would have guessed?
Strength.
I got the orders. Where do I turn those in? Greetings and salutations, adventurers. I think this is something else. I have a lot of quest items in here that I should probably throw into my bank. Here it is. Commander, return to Orgrimmar. Your force is inadequate. Must reanalyze our position based upon new information. Large number of Shadowsworn and Ogres present. Demons guard the Dark Portal. Thrall, War Chief. Oof. They were told to leave because it was too powerfully guarded. And then they went in there to fight. Sounds like they got shenanigans. It's like things that are strawberry flavored don't taste like strawberries, but it's synthetic strawberry, which is quite different, but still good. Yeah, strawberry flavor don't taste like real strawberries at all. But it usually tastes like something good. Who here is a mayo potato salad person, and who here is a mustard? Yes, quite. Honey's the same thing. Most aren't real honey. Oh yeah, that's true. A lot of the cheap honey isn't actually honey. It's like corn syrup too. That's flavored like honey. Why are you on a diet? I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube clips on my 600-pound life. And they have this requirement where they have to lose weight before they can get a surgery. So they get put on a 1,200 calorie a day diet. And I was like, how are these fatties supposed to stick to a 1,200 calorie diet? Like, if they could do that, they wouldn't be on this show needing surgery. That seems impossible. I was like, but some of them do it. I was like, I kind of want to try this out. I want to see how hard it is. And that's basically what it was. That's my motivation for it. Like, I also am overweight and need to lose weight. I'm not 600 pounds overweight. But I thought, you know, hey, if these fatties can do it, I can probably do it too. And that's just been my main motivator so far. I'm just trying it for a week though. Giving myself a small goal, an endpoint to it, makes it a lot more bearable. If I was gonna have to stick to this for months at a time, I don't know if I probably would have given up already. Because like after the first day, I was so hungry. And then on the following 2 days, all I could think about was food. And then on the 4th day, I kind of started getting used to it. And that's where I am right now. I'm just kind of used to it already now. Because it's really not that bad. 1,200 is not super low. It is about half of what I usually eat. But I usually overeat. Zygor? Yuck. Zygor is great. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a Canadian thing. Aspect of the cheetah and the record will be yours. What about aspect of the cheetah? Which zone has the most fun to level in so far in Classic? I do not know. Have I had fun leveling in any of these zones? I can't remember. They all blend together. I am interested in finding out more about this quest. Oh, the guy I was looking for. Cold Steel Balanced Flameberg. Okay, let's return to the Zaro. How much have you lost so far? About 5 pounds in 5 days. Whew. I mean, it's working. Whew. I do really want to just like go to McDonald's though. Or to go buy some Chipotle. Ooh, both those things sound so good right now. Instead, after the stream's over, I'm probably gonna go eat my salad. And then drink a whole bunch of water. And then get back to work. Or start preparing for my D&D game. Organic just means it's made no hormones or pesticide, which is a good thing, sure, but it runs the risk of having other diseases such as maybe coronavirus 2.0. I mean, that's not really how corona works.
Strength and honor. Strength. What can I help you with?
Corona came from an animal. That's how most, like, pandemics originate
Strength.
is like animal and human biology are different enough where we have our own unique diseases that don't affect the other. Like, that's why if you have a cold, you don't have to worry about giving your dog or cat a cold, because those viruses just don't work on, like, their biology. And the way pandemics happen is when a virus mutates to the point where it can transfer to humans from animals. That's how almost all of the new viruses we get come about, is from a rare mutation where they find a way to infect humans from animals. So it doesn't really have anything to do with plants.
What are you looking for? Strength.
Hold on, wait a minute. How tall are you, hero? I'm 5'6". I'm a short guy. I need to buy arrows. And I keep forgetting what I'm doing looking at all these people. Do any of these people sell me arrows? Can I find a vendor? Innkeeper, stable master. It's not letting me find arrow people. Blacksmithing, weapon merchant. How come a weapon merchant doesn't sell arrows? A pet trainer? Ooh. Wait, is classic double XP? It is not.
Go forth to victory. What do you need?
What do you need? Explosive trap rank 2? I never use explosive trap.
With honor.
I'll just wait until they add the WoW token to this game.
Blood and thunder.
That way I can buy everything I want. Ooh, mana potion.
Victory.
I'm 5'6" and I feel like a dwarf where I live. I mean, I'm short, but it's never really been a detriment, other than ending my hopes at having a football career after high school. But I didn't really like football that much, even though I was really good at it.
Thrall Hall.
Elixir of Demon Slain. Either that or an already existing virus mutates. Yep, that too. Most new viruses come from
For the horde.
just existing viruses mutating in a way that makes them more deadly. You know, kind of like how we're getting new strings of antibiotic resistant diseases because they're getting better at combating all of the massive amounts of antibiotics people use.
Thrall Hall. Victory.
And also from animal viruses. That's where, like, the bubonic plague came from. I need arrows, but I don't know where to buy them at. I'm running so low. A shaman trainer. Maybe I can buy some from the innkeeper. A stable master. Let's go check
What
the
do you need?
innkeeper.
May
He
your
doesn't
blades never dull.
have any arrows on him. It came from passed on to bat that I realized that is not how it works for humans, but they get their own deadly viruses. What? What? Fact of the matter is, you know, you don't get new contagious pandemics from plants. It's either from just existing human ones or from animals. That's what we were talking about, not the specifics about how those things happen. I don't think they have one. I think I'm waiting for, looking for something that doesn't exist. Damn it! Just Uber Eats? I mean, I could eat Uber Eats. Going out and getting the food isn't the problem. It's the fact that I'm on a diet. That means I can't get those things. Because fast food is very high in empty calories. Just getting the same amount of food that I eat for breakfast that I cook from home will have about 500 more calories just because it's all processed foods. You can just eat more if you make the food yourself. I don't know why it is. I assume it's because it's processed. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know what processed means. I have like a vague understanding of it, but I'm no expert. I just know that fast food has more calories in it. It is worse than I imagined. 19 of my men could have been spared from the agony which they faced, if only I had not acted so irrationally. You must help them, Harima Red. I am powerless to act. Before we may continue, I must hear my story. I returned to the blasted lands in hopes of rescuing my men and restoring my honor. Instead, I was captured and beaten until dead. What I found out during my inquisition and subsequent torture was horrifying. My captors were cruel beyond measures. They would alternate between Lieutenant Kurith and I, torturing one until the other watched. During a lull in the activity of an especially brutal day, Kurith told me what had happened to my men and a plan he had been formulating to free them from their masters. They suffered a fate far worse than death, or even the pain Kurith and I endured. What could be worse than death? Neither you nor I could possibly imagine the pain an individual suffers when their soul is ripped from their body. They are not dead, and by no means are they alive. Instead, they walk the land, servants of those bind them to this world. Lord Razlich, demonic overlord of these lands, enslaved them all. The remaining 9 were divided up between his subordinates. Neither you nor I could possibly imagine the pain an individual suffers when their soul is ripped from their body. Oh, I already read that. Subordinates, the Archmage Alastraj of the Shadowsworn was granted 3. Lady Servine, Warlock of the Shadowsworn, was also granted 3. The remaining 3 were given to Gruul the Destroyer, Lord of the Dreadmaw Ogres, and these blasted lands. You see, Harima Red, without a soul, the body cannot be killed. The remnants of my men are now indestructible fighting units. I mean, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Zombies can be killed. Thankfully, they are bound in how far they can travel by the Stones of Binding. What are the Stones of Binding? They are exactly what you need to destroy in order to free the regiment. As I had told you earlier, Kurith had a plan. Each of the servants does have a weakness. Punish their physical form in proximity of their stones until they are near the state of disintegration. It is at that point, and that point alone, that the Stones of Binding are vulnerable to attack. You must hurry to destroy the stones. However, as once the enslaved regain their composure, they will be invulnerable to harm once more. You can count on me. I wish it were true, Harima Red, but it will take more than you alone to overcome the forces of Rezlik and his subordinates. Gather a suitable group of adventurers and would-be heroes and free my men of their internal torture. 18 stones you must shatter. Fight hard and die with honor. I shall. I'm probably not going to do this. The time to act is now. Yep. Zygor's not telling me to finish it. I knew that would happen. I'll probably do that at max level when I can solo it. Just so I can finish the quest chain. It's so soothing to hear your calming voice that's so familiar with all your videos in a live stream. I might fall asleep, no offense. It's all good. I have a playlist of my videos called the Go to Sleep playlist, which has nothing but my highly edited videos in it, excluding my news videos and my trivia videos, because those don't make for good, like, binge watching. Or any of my updates or Q&As. Just the good stuff. Hello from Denmark, Aroma Red. Hello, Denmark. I've been watching for a long time. Want to say enjoy your videos. Keep up the good work. Why, thank you. You see, all the time I spend streaming is time that's not spent working on actual videos. So I really should quit streaming and go work on videos now. Plants can also be affected by viruses. It is possible, though very unlikely. I mean, I'm sure it is. Plants are like... They have specific plant viruses. Like the one that caused the potato famine. Who? General goods vendor should have arrows? I don't think there was a general goods vendor. I just don't think there's any arrows in Stonehard. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to buy them. The closest arrow vendor is in Booty Bay. I don't know where it's at in Booty Bay, though. What server are you on? Type in !server. Hello from California. Hello, California. I've been there a couple of times. There was lots of traffic and homeless people. Those were the two main things I remember. Just tons of traffic and tons of homeless people. And also no parking anywhere. That one too. There was no parking anywhere. Hello from Earth. Hello there, Earth. Yee. Relation to your time. I gotta go fast. That's my tag frame. Whenever I run as fast as Sonic. Whoa, when did they add stream connectivity with YouTube? Oh, it doesn't work. It was working for a second. Usually if you stream on Twitch and you go over to Discord, you can like click on their name and it will link you to their stream. It seems like it's working with YouTube now, huh? Or it was. You see, in my Discord server, I have my name set as Raid Shadow Legends. You'll never guess why. I want to level a priest, but I'm afraid it's going to be a slog. Have you ever leveled in Classic Priest Hero? Make sure you buy like the best possible wand available to your level, and it goes much smoother. Wands do so much more damage than your spells. It's kind of insane. Like, there's no point in even using your spells because wands just outpace them by so much. So get yourself a good wand and it's not half bad. If anything, I think my priest with his wand kills stuff faster than my hunter and his pet. Like, that's how good the wands are. Except whiskey. And you can also wand people in melee range, even though you can't shoot people with a gun in melee range. I don't know what the logic behind that is, but
Talk to me.
it works, I guess. Hello, what brings a noble orc such as you down to Booty Bay? I see, Kravel has a big scheme planned. He has a sinister mind. I like that about him. So, you'll need something to addle wits, eh? Something powerful? I wonder if the mixture Zanzil feeds his zombies could be used.
Keep it real.
Looks from side to side. If you're looking to idle wits, Red, then the secret behind Zanzil's zombies might do the trick. I know, I just read that.
Time is money, friend.
I figured out how to use Zanzil's mixture with stout to make a powerful libation? A full stout. I think it'll be just what Kravel needs, but try it out and let me know how it works. And Haruma Red, don't keep this stuff too long without using it. Zanzil's mixture has a weird effect on the stout's yeast, kicking into high gear so it won't stay fresh forever.
Right back.
I don't think I was supposed to accept that quest.
Hey.
We was splicing the membrane something fierce off the overclock. I don't care what he has to say.
Be seeing you.
What I really need are some arrows before I leave. Sell me some arrows. Anyone, do you sell me arrows?
I got what you need.
I need arrows so badly right now. Zandalari Emissary.
Stay away from them.
We're not going to deal with you for a long time.
Strength and honor. Fight well, friend.
Where is the mailbox? There it is. Can you tell us the demographics of your viewers and what country they're from? Most of them are from the US. The people who watch streams are usually around the 18 to 35 range. Let's see. My banker's name is Kumagawa. I'll send him most of this stuff. Ooh, I'm at a banker.
What's up?
Oh, I don't have any room in my bags. 10 gold? That's highway robbery. I don't need accurate slugs in my bank. I can probably get rid of those to put more shit in here. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of those so that I can put some of these quest items I'm not gonna use in here. Full stout, duration 2 hours. I think I probably need that. I might need that. I don't need this. I don't know which of these I actually need. Research journal. Oh wait. I guess I need this one. Balanced Flamberg. Did I put something away that I need? Torch of Retribution. Do I need this one? Solid crystal leg. You should have 20 of these. Yeah, I do. Okay, I think I should stop putting things away. And just keep these things in my bags for now. Except for that. I know I don't need that one.
Glad I could help.
Is the arrow vendor by the auction house? I'm by the auction house.
Interesting.
Oh, you can't mount up in Booty Bay even though it's outside? That's stupid. Oh boy. I just need some arrows. Just a little bit. I only have 62 arrows left. It's like Mario Party. It's the arrow vendor, the other guy. Well, I need to hurry up and get on this boat. This does not give me more speed than my thingy. Ooh, there we go. Wait, why is this only giving me 30% speed? It should be 36. It was saying 36 before. Maybe they put in a patch to not update the tooltips like it does in live. Because that didn't start happening until like Mist of Pandaria. But I like boring stuff. Then you must like my streams then. Ha 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 ha. Is this Quake? No. That Torch of Ret is for questing the Syrian Gorge? I was in the Syrian Gorge before I went to the Swamp of Sorrows. Does it say only usable outside? I mean the talent? No, Aspect of the Cheetah can be used anywhere. Mounts can only be used outside though. And I'd much rather mount up than be using Aspect of the Cheetah since the mount is 2 times faster. Oh, the talent. Increases the speed bonus just with cheetah and aspect of the hawk. Nope, it doesn't specify anything. Okay, once I get to town, I'm probably gonna stop streaming so I can get back to work. Because I have things I'd rather get done today. So I can maybe have a video by next week, since I wasn't able to finish one this week. But that's because I was building my new computer and it took a long time. Don't yell at me.
What's up?
What? Put these items in the bank. The good still ledger. Good still balanced. Solid crystal. Oh my god. I was literally at the bank putting things in there because I had too many quest items in my bags. And Zygor had a quest to basically tell me to put shit in the bank because I had too many quest items in my bag. Wow. If I had just read Zygor.
Keep it real.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy some arrows and then I'm gonna call it quits. Dude, why Beast Mastery? Because it's like one of the best specs for leveling. When your pet's taking all the damage, you don't take the damage. It seems pretty self-evident at that point. I should probably also take Spirit Bond. That way my pet heals more. It's not very necessary though. Joker did the fastest on the mage. Are you sure about that though? Are you sure I'm not the one doing it the fastest right now? Quest timer. Zanzil's mixture and full stout. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yo, Yo! I got the best deals anywhere.
Yo.
Be good.
Now. Where could I buy some arrows at? This is a big town. Shout out to the best WoW videos on YouTube. Best WoW vids who can't find arrows anywhere. Okay, I found some arrows, but they're not the correct kind.
Glad I could help. Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Damn it, this is a low-level place. Here's a stable master and a fisherman.
Ah, potential customer.
An innkeeper.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Do you sell?
Keep it real.
Nope. Whoa. That's an ugly looking blood elf model. It's a good thing they updated them for Burning Crusade. Otherwise people probably wouldn't have played them en masse. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here now. I'll see y'all next week.